what's going down, what's going on, how you feeling. Everybody, give me 1 second. Last second, technical difficulties. What?
I can't find a teacher early.
I done did all of that, and ain't nobody heard nothing. Oh man, it's your boy Keep It Smooth checking in once again. Take three, you know what I'm saying? Bring another episode of the Night Owl Show. You know what I mean? The show for folks who's getting off of work, so you're looking for something live to interact with, you know what I'm saying? The show for folks who's getting up, getting ready to take off of work. So you want something that can help you get you in the right state of mind. You know what I mean? And this is the show for folks who knows messing around with Keep It Smooth. This time of night, I'm gonna give you something to kick back to and relax with, have some fun. We're gonna engage. We're gonna just talk this jazz. We're gonna have us a blast. We ain't gonna worry about too much. You know what I'm saying? I want you to make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that follow button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? Comment where you're tuning in from. You know what I mean? I can't tell you to share without sharing. That's why my head is down in this phone so I can share, bam, to my story. So I can, yeah, bing, bow, bizzle, yeah. So I can share to a page. See, we live, baby. Tag, tag a few folks. You know what I'm saying? You all know how I do. I ain't gonna go too crazy. I'm just gonna tag the top lineup. You know what I mean? See, I'm gonna tag, a couple more folks. And we're gonna get this thing pumping and jumping, rocking and rolling. You dig? How you feeling though? How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? I had a chance to do my little take part in the Tangerines top talent again earlier today. Then we kicked back in the Discord afterwards for a little while, which I'm probably gonna end up jumping back in after we get off with this while I work on this spoken word, you know what I'm saying? But how y'all been feeling? What's been going down? What's been on your mind? Did y'all see the Mayweather fight? I got a chance to be, you know what I'm saying, to see that joint live as it was happening. And I was like, man, I finally got a reason to say, you know what? I respect the man. You know what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks. Everybody's got their own style of fighting. And I learned so much about him, you know what I mean? The fact that he done broke both his fists, yet he's still fighting and undefeated. You done broke both fists and you didn't. Okay, amen. You didn't break them. You broke them in a fight, but then you didn't even lose that fight. Come on, man. Gotta give credit where credit due. Man. Some stuff is just too miraculous not to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Trying to get this thing shared as greatly as I can. You did. You know what I mean? So we live, baby. ahead and get my cigarette lit. Select the channel category. Shameless plug. Let's see. See anything? Shameless plug. So now we in this thing. You know, we share this thing. We rocking in a rolling, rocking in a winter. No, this ain't a winter. It's something hot as hell out here. How y'all been feeling? How you been holding up? How y'all been doing? Like I say, man, that Mayweather fight for me, it boosted my confidence in him personally. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had too much fun watching the Mayweather fight. To me, I can't honor somebody that's clinching constantly, somebody that's always looking for the grab, who stops people from getting a chance to actually get a good shot in. Which I really don't get me wrong. Defense is a major part of the fight. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, like for you to be considered the greatest of all time. And when I heard somebody say it was an interview Michael J. White did with Vlad TV. He was talking about how like Sugar Ray fought over 100 fights and only lost like 19, which yeah, that definitely puts you in the conversation for one of the greatest of all time. Um, the thing that makes the deciding factor with Floyd though is the fact that he's undefeated. You can't argue with an undefeated fighter. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have room to talk for the most part about an undefeated fighter. Uh, my bad, y'all. My brother started texting me about an interesting situation. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, you know what I'm saying? When bro hit me up, he don't hit me up. He mostly hit me up about business. You know what I'm saying? Shooting the bobos, a lot of business, but certain subjects he hit me up on. It takes everybody to a whole other place. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. How y'all feel about that fight? Me personally, I thought the Mayweather fight. I thought for the fact he was fighting somebody almost 20 years younger, like 4 or 5 inches taller, 4 or 5 inch reach this difference, weight difference, and for the man to still come out and by the end of the fight, the man chasing him around the ring. Like, come on, man. How you let the little guy start chasing you around the ring? I ain't get it, but I saw a different side from Floyd that night. You know what I'm saying? Because the first round, Logan Paul thought he was going to come in there and try to knock his head off and prove a point. It was like, no, sir. No, sir. You ain't finna get that off in here, Jack. And after that, he burnt himself out. So every round after that was like, man, it was one sided as hell every round after that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, word. But yeah, I thought the fight was dope. A lot of people were saying that the interview was better than the fight. Uh, a lot of folks is commenting that it was all for the money, and it definitely was. It definitely was. Floyd ain't had no reason fighting this cat. You know what I'm saying? The man was already undefeated, almost 20 years older than this cat. There's no excuse for you jumping in the ring with this dude who's clearly a few weight classes away from where you are. You know what I'm saying? Any other reason, any other ring, any other time, y'all would have never been in the ring together. But Logan Paul thought it was a good idea. Mayweather team found out a way to get that money off that team. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, real talk, you can't argue with 10 mil guaranteed plus half of whatever y'all made on the pay-per-view side. Come on now. Come on now. They said that man walked away with like at least 50 mil for that fight. At least. That's insane. 50 mil for a fight? Come on. So you gotta respect the hustle. If you can't respect nothing else, you gotta respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Now I know everybody ain't feeling the way I'm feeling about it. Me personally, I respected Mayweather as a fighter before this fight, but he wasn't. I wasn't interested in or going to look for this man's fights. Like, nah, I'm good. I've seen people waste their money on that fight. I don't even want to be a part of somebody wasting their money to watch that fight because I know all I'm finna see is a hug fest. It's finna look like a daggone counseling session, and mugs just finna keep wrapping their arms around each other, whispering sweet nothings. Nobody got time for that, man. I miss the good old days. I want to see some real stuff. And from what I hear, if I got a chance to check out them undercards that took place before, it got real. It was a couple of good, nice fights in there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I happened to check in right on time to catch the Mayweather announcement, like the fact that he was his name was being called out. You know what I'm saying? He was walking into the ring with the music playing, got the little homie rapping next to him. Like, yeah, I got a chance to come in right there and catch the fight just as it was getting ready to get started. And from there, it was like, you know what? I'm not seeing the same Floyd that I'm used to seeing. And he knew he wasn't gonna be able to let people chase him and then keep clinching with him with this fight because if he let Logan chase him, he only giving him more room to extend that punch. He had to get inside that reach. He had to get inside that body. Every time Logan Paul cocked back, all he did was rush him and the punch would swing over him and now he clinched him. He kept jumping into the clinch. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't stupid though. He was definitely throwing one on the way into that clinch. And a few of them punches seemed like, a few of them that you saw him catch, like you saw at one point, I think it was like round 5 or 6, about round 5. Like he clinched with Mayweather and whispered in his ear, "Hey, let's make it go the whole fight." Like, come on, man. That's because you jumped in the ring with a real champ and thought it was gonna be sweet. And every round he over there trying to catch his breath, winded. They greasing his face up, trying to keep the swelling down. Oh yeah, I definitely peeped that they tried to keep that swelling down. I would have loved to see what his face looked like the next day because he ain't bruised up like I thought it was gonna be. But the way they was working on that swelling with the thing, you know what I'm saying, to push it down with. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know he had some knots that next day. You know it was a couple of things he had to explain. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what happened to you? Oh no, that's Logan Paul. I know what happened to that face. Yeah, you ain't laying too much of nothing on Floyd. You might have landed. I think they said he in 8 rounds he might have landed like 20 shots. You know what I'm saying? One or two jabs. So not even 20 shots, maybe 10. So all his percentages was low as hell for all the shots he was throwing. But he was giving it that good try. And to be honest with you, there was a YouTube video where Gronkowski like officiated, not officiated, but hosted Logan Paul fighting Gronk's other 3 brothers. All of them bigger than Gronk, like size wise, build wise, all of them look like tanks, but they all his size. You know what I'm saying? They all built like heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? So by the time they got in there, man, look, that boy Logan Paul was going crazy on them boys. It's like, all right, well, they not boxers, definitely not trained professionals, but they look like they got some type of something to them. Like they can handle what they got, whatever's gonna happen in that ring. And I ain't gonna say he ain't knocked him out, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely put in some work, you know what I'm saying? But how you feeling? Comment where you're tuning in from, how you're holding up, you know what I'm saying? We back bringing the night out show, you know what I'm saying? I know I ain't got my banners up like I normally do. We back with the night out show. What's on y'all mind? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk to me Tuesday. It's been a lot of stuff going on lately, you know what I mean? Between work and uh promoting the business, you know what I'm saying? With all the free time that I done gained back, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm finna get back to the shirt creations, getting back up on these back orders that I'm behind on. Man, this last job I had, boy, that was a taxer. It definitely was taking a toll on your boy, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Well, everything has a time and place. Everything is for a purpose and for the greater good, you know what I'm saying? Of those in which love the Lord, and you know I love the Lord. So I ain't stressing nothing, I ain't tripping. I'm blessed to still be breathing, which means I still got time to get it right. You know what I'm saying? And that's a message that I want everybody to have. That's something that I dropped off to my brother earlier. He asked me a question. He was like, dude, the best lines of motivation I can give right now would be there's no excuse that'll excuse you from execution. There's no excuse you can use that'll excuse you from execution. And if you're still breathing, you still got time. You know what I'm saying? We worry so much about all the losses we take, all the obstacles and trials and tribulations that jump in our way. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Just like now. Just like now. Distractions, hurdles, obstacles, and so forth are guaranteed to come into place, trying to interfere, slow down, affect, throw off everything that you got going on. You got to be diligent. You got to, if you're still breathing, by the time you done address that hurdle, came to that hurdle, you got time to get past that hurdle. You know what I'm saying? If you're still breathing after that hurdle is said and done, after you done hurt yourself, you done failed or stumbled, you know what I'm saying? If it didn't kill you, it definitely made you stronger because it definitely showed you what you needed to do to be able to get on the other side of that thing. You know what I'm saying? It definitely shows you what you need to do to not revisit that thing if you ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? So don't take the hurdles, the obstacles, the hardships, or the adversities that we face in this life as like, man, it just seemed like I got bad luck. It just seemed like stuff keep working against me. If stuff working against you, it must mean you're trying to work on something good. And if you're working on something good, then how serious, how important is it to you? How serious are you about gaining that good, about getting to that goal? Because no matter what goal you have, no matter what's going down, you're going to have stuff that comes into play trying to interfere with what you build. All you got to do is take a deep breath, take a step back, and figure out the best way to keep it smooth. You did? I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's more than a name, it's a way of life for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it smooth comes into place with every single factor in life, with every chapter, with anything that you're going through. It's just keeping a cool head so you can maintain everything you already have. You know what I'm saying? We think and worry so much about the things we don't have or what we're trying to attain that we forget to take the time to appreciate and smell the flowers we already got. Then by the time we mess around and lose the flowers we got because we was working so hard on attaining these other plants and these other gardens, when we attain that, we still start over from scratch. Because if we would appreciate what we had, we still have that plus what we gained, and now we got more, and we can keep gaining more as long as we keep appreciating what we're being given. You know what I'm saying? But we got to make sure we stand on target. We got to make sure we stand on brand and on focus with staying positive, protecting your energy, blocking any bad vibes that might come your way. You know what I'm saying? And remember, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're prepared to live with the decision you made, that's all that matters. That's that's all that anybody can. That's you being real and that's you being true to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't make a decision now and then regret that joint later or be talking, man, I wish I wouldn't have. Man, that means you jump to a decision too quickly. You jump to a resolution too quickly. When you handle something properly and in order, you are able to fully move past that thing. But man, how y'all feeling? How you holding? How you doing? I know I ain't putting no flyers up. I ain't making no announcements. I ain't been doing nothing. So I didn't come on this thing to be before you long, as they say in the church. I was just coming on this thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it was 10. I was trying to catch it on time anyway, as close as I could to 10. And just rock out for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Check and see how everybody feeling, how you doing, what's going on. Let y'all know that the Night Owl Show is back, you know what I'm saying? And Smooth Mornings is definitely still going to be a thing. It's definitely probably going to be, it's probably going, I actually have an idea for how I'm going to do it now. Now I actually sit and think about it, you know what I'm saying? I'll do this. Do this show at night, and then I'll spend the night working on what I'm gonna talk about in the morning for the show. And I'll be there with y'all right on time at 6 o'clock in the morning every weekday morning, bringing y'all another dose of something smooth. You know what I'm saying? With your smooth mornings, and then you'll have your Night Owl Show. So we're gonna be rocking out. We're gonna be in this thing kicking it hard. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna ramp up everything. You know what I'm saying? The Cash App and the PayPal is scrolling down at the bottom. If you would like to donate to be a blessing to help build this up, because once everything gets built up to a certain point, I'll be able to start twitching. You know what I'm saying? As far as like online gaming, I got to get better internet. I got to get a game system that actually, you know what I'm saying, I can actually twitch with. You know what I mean? Unless I find out I can twitch on this Wii. If I find out I can twitch on the Wii, I'm gonna be the first dude in Twitch streaming history to be on that joint doing Wii golf for an hour. I hate just talking jazz because I ain't gonna lie, I like the Wii golf. The bowling, nah, I became too much of a dog. I kind of took a break. You know what I'm saying? Back to back 300 games, and how you're like, you know what? I'm gonna try to go ahead and enjoy. I came, I saw, and I conquered. So I'm not gonna keep. You know what I'm saying? But when I say I'm a gamer, like the way I break down games, the way I break down problems and issues or hurdles or obstacles in real time, uh, it's all because of being able to adjust mid game. You know what I'm saying? So being able to get back to something that's always been nostalgic for me, that's always been a place of peace in the midst of turmoil. You know what I'm saying? A place of solace, if you will. Uh, uh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to what's going to happen with this NFL season, and I'm actually going to start getting off into this to these playoffs and keep up with what's going on in the playoffs. So I can be on that subject with y'all as well. Because I'll be honest, I don't really follow basketball because there's a lot of games to keep up with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna get up out of here because now I got somebody knocking on my door, y'all. Y'all keep it smooth on the half shell. I love y'all. Y'all remember when all else fails, keep it smooth.